Got his man quickly.
No.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
I had played somebody else in their Super Bowl, though.
Always open.
Yeah, and I won, so I got all these rewards. Like it was my Super Bowl. But it's still a Super Bowl game. I'm just not doing that. Let's go. I'm just not doing that once. All the way. So they should be ready.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We
won the Super Bowl.
Be able to step up
and
make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Yeah, I missed you. Your voice.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to a scoring drive. And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This is going to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back.
Oh, man, who's that?
You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw,
have you showered?
Mm-mm.
Did you smoke?
Mm-hmm.
How was that?
Good. Was there traffic today?
Yeah, but it's out a little congested. What about when you went out?
Mm-hmm.
Did you stream?
Yeah, I'm doing it. It's the same dude that just quit. Oh. They ain't playing like that.
You don't see this every day. They're lining up for an onside kick on the opening kickoff.
If he could again, he is.
He will be able to recover the ball. Looking to throw, it's Chang. Fires to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails the receiver out of bounds.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often. He's got an open man. Offense is gained momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Gonna look downfield again. Throws for the tight end. Working that left side. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Here's a heat. Absolutely nowhere to go. His defense makes a third down stop.
What a third down stop by this defense. Third down and goal, no problem. You know that guy. Every time he touches the football, you hold your breath because he's so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They were ready, and they forced the fourth and goal.
Floating away.
Touchdown, bitch.
Touchdown, Northern Illinois. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football. That's what leads to nice touchdowns.
3-1.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. It might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
That's not about.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Sounds about 100% recovery. It's early, fairly.
Really does, really.
Leaves it with the running back. At the 35, he's got room. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out of space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
No, I said I have it.
Out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here.
I was saying yes because you said you already asked
Ripping
for
off that huge run. Let's see if they can do it again. Leaves it with the back. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. They get him down to this offensive setup. First and goal from the 9.
How about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football. Great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Sweatshirt and khaki pants and some sneakers.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Yeah, he's all right.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
Here we go on 4th and goal, ground to cover. Looking for a man. It's Montana. Here comes the heat. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete. Poor starting field position here for this offense. He wants to change this route. He'll start this drive going to the air. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Tate. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense.
He lost it high and deep down the left side.
Oh, my God.
We were taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Every time.
Man, 3 plays into this drive, and it's apparent what this offense wants to do. They're going to take shots down the field. They're going to be
missing easy-ass passes. Every touchdown.
Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, he gets the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
The throw. Got the back over the middle. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the break. Northern Illinois holds the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go. And here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Back to throw. It's Chang.
Let me see.
Catch in the middle. It's Boston.
I'm scared for you. Scared you here. He finna quit again. Yeah, he running. Now he's running. He's a runner. Look at all them wins right there. Oh, we might. Yeah, we about to go. We about to be in the playoffs.
Oh, yeah, I see him. Oh, yeah, you are on the street. How many is it?
I just won 3 just now. 5.
I'm going to say every time somebody quits, you automatically win 3 or?
No, that's 3 different people. That's all different people. Dang. We in the playoffs now.
Yeah. One might be in.
So we gotta win this game. We gotta win 2 games, and then it'll be Super Bowl. The 3rd game.
So maybe we get a Super Bowl today.
Hopefully.
But you should call your trip the one good and turn out right now. I'll turn the fuel thing down the rocket. We didn't get one. There's still enough fuel. We can go.
20 minutes.
Northern Illinois about to kick off as we get things started. He'll bring it out. It's hard. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. Starts a drive trying to go up top. That's reeled in. It's Bernard. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Gators moving quickly to the line. Second down, they'll go to the end.
Well, I'm watching you play.
It's Bernard.
Beautiful.
And they reacted well to completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Really?
coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster.
Take the lead out now.
The defense gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. That's what tight ends are
dissatisfying to me.
Bouncing off them like spitballs off a battleship. And when you're a defense, you got to understand, we got to swarm to the football because these big dudes,
to do yours.
And they can get loose.
Tackling
with multiple guys. Nice effort by the play. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are ready to score.
Do your title spark. Do your title spark. If you're telling on, slide your feet.
All of that.
Throw on first down. Looking left. And this throw is incomplete.
Well, I know that one falls incomplete, but as the head coach, you've got to still love what you've seen from your quarterback early in this game. He's been accurate in a great rhythm. To start the game 4 for 5, that's pretty good.
Second down, they'll go to the air. This time he's got his man. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play. Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
On that third down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same. And now it's decision time if you're the head coach on 4th.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unleashes to the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Going for a big play right off the bat.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Behind the chains now on second and long. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared. Back to pass. It's Chang. Good completion on the out. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground with the back. Oh, he's got some space. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football, create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. I think everybody thinks when you say middle of the field safety, that's an easy responsibility. There's a lot of field in the middle, okay? I got to cover a lot of space. He does an unbelievable job covering space, breaking on the football, seeing the route, and going and getting the interception. Nice play by that safety. First play of the drive comes from the 38. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. And the Gators headed quickly to the line.
That's a really good-looking run. I tell you, it's not easy to start at the running back position for the Florida Gators. When you think of where they can recruit in the state of Florida and really nationally, they've got a lot of the best around the country in high school wanting to come play here. So it says a lot if you're RB1 in this offense, but this dude shows you why. Speed and playmaking ability all day long.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Bernard. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds a man on the right. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, we knew coming into tonight they were going to try to find this guy throwing the ball. I had no idea it was going to be this successful this early. Guys, he's closing in on 100 receiving yards. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. He has been an absolute force.
Caught behind the line. It's Brown. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Florida!
I love it. Nice play call, nice design. Get the ball to your speedster and let him do the rest. Try to find a way to isolate guys and get matchups. And you did it with your running back, slash receiver there, and he did the rest.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Final play of the quarter coming. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached a break. It's Florida with the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. And the Bearcats will boot it away to start the game. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Off play action on first down. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. The give from the gun. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Scanning the field, it's Hurts. The short hands, it's Johnson. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. On first down from the 13-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The Bearcats come to the line in the hurry-up. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Steps away. He'll pull it down and run. Quarterback gets the first down and more. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Fires toward the target. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Looking to the big tight end. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
That's a miss as an OC. He's coming to the sidelines and listen, that's not a great throw. We got to take something off of it. But we also can't miss inside. So it's a tough dynamic when you're throwing that out route. But either way, quarterback, wide receiver, they have to do a better job being on the same page.
They're running the curl route against zone coverage. The quarterback knows that's going to be a tight window. He's got to rifle that ball into his wide receiver. He does just that, and as a result, they pick up the first down.
Quick strike complete. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Northern Illinois will line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Heftiness coming out on the goal line. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Now it's 3rd and goal. Slams it ahead. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, and knocked it right down the middle. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Jackson. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. To the air, it's Hurts. Pulls it in, it's Clark. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Looking to fire. Going downfield for the big play. Makes the grab at the 30. He's loose. Touchdown, Bearcats. A great catch and run for 6.
And you can tell he trusts his big tight end. Airing the football way down the field. Treat him like a wide receiver because you know he's going to go up, make the big play, get you in the end zone, score a touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Holt. Maybe a little too bold on that return as he's out of bounds at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Snagged in the middle. It's Royer. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. I think that receiver really had 2 choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he was going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these crow routes. He catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has a cannon arm. The receiver found the soft spot in the zone, and, man, the quarterback gave him no choice.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Makes the catch. It's Holt.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
He'll pull it down. Kept it, and he's past the marker. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
These last 2 plays really are a microcosm of why this guy is so dangerous as a dual-threat quarterback. He showed you the arm talent. He showed you the accuracy on the previous completion. And then on this play, it's not open, so he takes off and runs and gets it. There's so many different ways this guy can affect you as a defense because of his athleticism, man. He is a special talent.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to pass. It's Chang. Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock him up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football on this 4th down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
They go to the ground. And he'll be stopped for no gain and will be stopped for the end of the 1st quarter. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. Back to pass. Going over the top. Makes the grab inside the 30. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Sam Houston.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a score. Breaks into the open on the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. He might want another play. Looking to throw, it's Chang. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And the Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. There he goes. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. Great job by the back on the option.
That's why I love this offense running this option play, because if this running back gets the ball in the perimeter in space, he is so deadly and he's lethal. And he showed you right there. This guy's got a lot of tools.
He's got a chance to take this one back. How about that? It looked like disaster. They wind up with a 2-point conversion. One-score game, still the first half, and they want the ball right back, going for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the 2nd quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You've got to make them pay for gambling.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Defense not showing press coverage. That's caught. It's Tate. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Dropping back, it's Hurts. He's got him. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. He'll take that completion.
Got a man. It's Tate.
Man, it's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you could do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away. Got the running back on the ground immediately.
To the air on 2nd down. He's got the tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Bearcats want to pick up the tempo. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now facing a 3rd and long. On the gun, wants to pass. Spits it out to the back. Touchdown, Bearcats! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking for a man. It's Chang. Got his man on the right. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half. Got a man in the middle. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
It's complete on the right side. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And good job by the defense. The defense clearly knew where they were going with the football. Double coverage out wide, making sure they don't give up a touchdown to that guy. Nice job by the defense.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
What a big stop for this defense in the second half. Around midfield, you can set your offense up for success right here on this drive by getting that big fourth down stop.
Fires to the tight end. Powers through the defender. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. From the 30-yard line on first down. To the air, it's Chang. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of distance between him and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Finds the big tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the first down.
This defense is flying around with bad intentions. How about the stick the defender just laid on the tight end?
And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Caught in the backfield, it's Holt. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
Number 11, set to kick it away.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Austin. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting...
Turning it on! He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Hurts. Under fire. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Tate. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows. He can run slants. He can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Trying to get behind the defense. Makes the catch, and a huge play on the left side. Touchdown, Bearcats! All them maybe in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And how about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, or number 3 is coming soon.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To throw, it's Chang. It's complete to the right. No chance to run, but still a good gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Off the play fake. He turns that loose down the right side. He's got it. Hits the crease. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Huskies. Getting aggressive here and going for 2. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
These 2 quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the 4th. They'll line up for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Final stand to the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Going to swing it on second down. Quickly to the tight end. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Sam Houston. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed.
It's a fake. Shuffle it to the tight end. Into the end zone he goes for the 2, and now they lead by 3 possessions. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. Back to throw, it's Chang. Looking to the big tight end. Picked off. What a play!